evening. Hope you are well. I can't believe it's Thursday again already. The weeks are flying in, although it has been like the longest January in history. But I'm definitely finding the last week or so just there's been so much going on. I think the time is disappearing. So hope you're well. Say hello or give me a wave when you join. If you are watching this back later, then hashtag replay. Hope you enjoy it. You'll be in IGTV after this if you do want to re-watch it and see any of the bits again. So tonight I am talking about looking like you have your shit together, even if you don't, which is probably the case for a lot of us right now. That there's so many uncertainties and changes and things that are out of our control at the moment. That I'm sure lots of us feel very unsettled and very in that state of play where we don't know what's coming next. So obviously things drop. This lockdown is definitely not the same as the previous ones that we've been part of. Obviously it's winter, it's harder, but also I think we're all just fed up this time round, and all of the novelty of being stuck in the house with your kids, trying to homeschool them when your husband's working at one end of the room and you're at the other, and so on, has worn off. And we can't eat any more banana bread, honestly. So on that note, I feel like one of the things that you should do for yourself is make sure that you look after yourself. So we've talked a lot this month about self-care. There's different ways you can do that, and obviously you do what works best for you. What I'm going to show you tonight is a few pieces from actually our gorgeous new spring collection that you can kind of pull together with pieces that you've already got in your wardrobe, or perhaps you need a whole revamp, it's up to you, that will actually help getting ready in the morning without thinking. It'll be effortless, because you know that you can grab that top and that pair of trousers and it'll work. And then the next day, if you're in the mood to wear your joggers with that jumper, you can do that, and so on. So I guess having a capsule wardrobe at this point in time is almost more important than ever, because it gives us a bit of flexibility, especially when we have no idea whether we're going back to work, not going back to work, staying in this situation for longer. So you kind of want to almost stick with pieces that are more classic, I suppose, and pieces that will stand the test of time. So they will give you a bit of longevity from a wearing point of view, and you know that you can dress up, dress down. So that's what I'm kind of going to show you at the moment. So I will start at one end. You can see them kind of behind me, and we've got a really good view of my silver streak that I am giving a go to at the moment. I'm sure lots of you have one of those as well. My hairdresser's appointment was actually meant to be tomorrow, so I might be in mourning tomorrow and have to have a glass of fizz to mourn the sadness of not getting to my hairdresser's appointment tomorrow. But anyway, never mind. So let's talk some of these bits, and at the end, obviously there's a chance to ask some questions if you see anything that catches your eye and you want to know about sizing, or you've got something that you think might work with one of the bits that you see here but you're not sure. Obviously ask away, or DM me if it's easier for you to ask the question afterwards. I'm always happy to help with that, especially if I'm showing you brands that you maybe haven't seen before and you haven't had the opportunity to try on, so you're not getting your size scale. So it's something that I do quite a lot within my VIP group, which is on Facebook and the Inner Style Circle. I do come live like this every week and we chat through sizing and things like that. So lots of people message me there. So feel free to do the same on here. So first up, I'm going to show you a pair of jeans that I feel are a really fab piece. Now, obviously, lots of us might be avoiding jeans. I know I am finding mine are not buttoning up quite the same as they did before Christmas anyway. But these jeans are super comfortable. They are a really lovely neutral. It's kind of like a light camel, so they're gonna go with everything you've got in your wardrobe, and they're just a little bit of freshness rather than a blue jean, which is really nice. And especially if we're coming out of winter, it's supposed to be spring, although we had snow again today. But we are should be embracing a little bit more colour, maybe coming out of the dark jeans and things. That also helps boost your mood, especially if you're wearing your wow colours, which is something we'll talk about in the future. But anyway, these jeans are a fab fit. They're really lovely soft denim. They are a regular waist and they're actually cropped length, and they've got the frayed edge. So if you're like me and you're only a wee shorty, I'm 5'4", then you might want to look at chopping them a little bit so that you have a little bit more ankle on show, which helps elongate your legs, or leave them as so at the moment, because obviously we're popping a cute pair of chunky boots or kitten heel boots or something like that underneath them. Gives you a little bit of extra warmth for this point in time, but they are going to take you right through the year, especially with this colourway and this cut, because obviously in the summer you can be wearing them with wedges and things as well, and trainers and stuff. So they're a fab piece. So to pair them with maybe a more casual t-shirt, this is one. It's got a really nice capped sleeve, and I don't know if you can see, these little flecks are actually gold, but obviously not overly sparkly, but very subtle look. So it's kind of a smart enough piece that you could be wearing this for a work from home option, maybe adding a necklace or a pair of earrings to style it up a little bit, but a really comfortable kind of outfit that you can wear for various different parts of your lifestyle, which is fab. Or if you do need to have something a little bit more dressed up and you're feeling the need to be a little bit more girly at the moment, this gorgeous, I should have probably steamed it, a hat is just out the packet. This gorgeous shirt is a beautiful fabric. I don't know if you can see the stitching detail on there, and then the smocking detail around the neckline and the cute little collar. And then it also has a lovely detail on the tip of the sleeve, so you can push that up or wear it a little bit more floaty, and the button detail and the v-neck, which is obviously very flattering for lots of style body shapes. So a really cute little button up, again something that you can wear casually with your jeans tucked in if you can brave it, because obviously you're elongating your leg again, and you're showing a little bit of waist. And obviously floaty, you can wear this with skirts. You could wear this to work from home obviously as well, and it gives you a little bit of a comfort factor. Then we have another gorgeous pink. This pink is so lovely. This textured jumper in the same pink, and it's got the puff sleeve on there, a little kind of knobbly bits, that's a technical term. But this is a really cute little jumper that you could pop with those, or equally taking the jeans out of the equation, all of the bits that I've just shown you would look fantastic with our gorgeous leopard print skirt if you want to change it up a little bit and wear something that is not a denim or a pair of joggers. So one of the things that I did talk about in the last lockdown was wearing materials that feel maybe a little bit more luxe or just nice quality, and also things that perhaps you wouldn't class as casual wear normally, but they work from a comfort factor when you're at home. So these this pleated skirt, for example, because it's got the elastic waist, is a great alternative to a pair of trousers. It makes you feel a little bit dressed up without having the uncomfortable factor of, you know, wearing a pencil skirt or something. So it's a fab alternative if you are really fed up with joggers and jeans, something like this. And this is a midi length. You can wear it high-waisted if you want to, because obviously you can choose where you sit it. On me it is coming down just beyond my calf, so it will be a midi length on you ladies with normal length legs and you'll find if you're a little bit shorter like me, it just sits a little bit lower on the leg, but actually it's fab, and you can pull it up a little bit if you need to. It's got a double layer of fabric, so it's got a liner in it, and obviously leopard is neutral, you cannot go wrong. So it's quite fun to pair this with a couple of other kind of comfortable pieces. So this satin top is actually a one size top, but it's such a gorgeous material, and you can play around with it quite a lot, and I would say size wise you can get away with it probably size 10, size 8 if you want to go really loose and slouchy, and probably up to a 16 I would say comfortably. It's got a gorgeous cut off sleeve, nice sheen. This is a blush colour, and again you could pop this on. Now there's various ways that you could be wearing this. You could be tucking in one side, wearing a belt, so lots of different ways to style that, and give that kind of loose layering, but you've got the comfortable fit as well. And then you can wear that with a cardi thrown over the top if you need a little bit of extra warmth. So it gives you that style, and then obviously all of these colorways really complement each other, so you could pick out a couple of these bits that would work well with lots of things, because they are quite neutral tones. So let's pop these out of the way, and then we have some essential basics for you. So actually this cute little vest top with the cardi then over the top and a belt would look fantastic. So these are the new little vests from Ishi, which is a Danish brand. Really fab, gorgeous lace detail on the front, and then this fabric, it's got modal in it, so it's very soft feel. So this is kind of one of the things that I love about layering is playing with different textures, comfortable fabrics near your skin, feel really nice. So it does give you that kind of luxe feel without being dressed up. So it's definitely something that I recommend if you're feeling in the doldrums. Get some really nice fabrics on your skin, and you'll feel, even if you're wearing this with some joggers that are soft feel, you'll feel much better. So there's a few colourways I think. So I originally had this in stock in a couple of other colours, so we've got a few left, and there's this gorgeous alloy grey or the more natural colour. That is a fab essential wardrobe piece, I would say, you know, if you're wanting to layer up, especially at this time of year, because you are maybe needing a little bit of extra warmth sitting around the house more. If you're working from home, it can get a little bit chilly as you're in the house all day. Another option on the essentials front is this beautiful Bellina vest top. Now this has been a really good seller for me for the last couple of years, purely because it's such a beautiful piece, and it's so practical from the layering point of view. So if you've got something that's perhaps a little bit low cut, obviously this gives you that beautiful detail with a little bit of a sexy twist, I guess. It's not like wearing your old vest, so it gives you that look. It can be worn alone obviously as we get into warmer weather, and the detail actually carries through to the back. So if you are wearing something maybe that's lower cut at the back, or maybe something that's got a backless look or backless feel to it, this is a great option if you are needing to still wear your bra, because obviously it covers up the bra area and it gives a little bit of nice detail with the lace. So there's a few colours left in this just now in stock. I will be placing another order. This is another Danish company called Frentex, and they have a very small amount of consultants in the UK that stock the brand, so it is something that you won't see everywhere, which is lovely. And this basically, I will be doing another order, so if you're popping on the website, the link is in the bio by the way, then you don't see your size, or you like a colour but I don't have it there, then please let me know, because I will be able to pop you one in the next order that comes over from Denmark. So give me a shout soon as you can, because I'm hoping to do that over the weekend anyway. but it's a really classic piece, and they have it in their collection season on season, and they bring out new colourways each season to go with the collections that they produce, which is fab. So you've always got a new colour to pick from as well. So that is another basic. And then they also do these beautiful mica tees, which are just that kind of, you know, I guess you don't necessarily always go shopping thinking I need a t-shirt. It's a very basic piece, but actually it serves you so well in your wardrobe. So if you have a couple of classic colorways, neutral colorways that you can pop on with everything in your wardrobe, you'll find you get so much use out of it. And spending that little bit more on a nice quality piece or something that feels nice gives you that kind of element of luxe feel without going crazy, but also it lasts longer. So this beautiful, again, cut off with a rolled sleeve, beautiful fabric. I think you can kind of see the movement a little bit, but it does feel lovely, and they've got quite a few colorways available in this. And again, I will be doing a new order for these, so if your size is not there and the color that you want, then please message me, and I will make sure I try and get it for you and let you know when it comes in. So gorgeous. This is the kind of neutral colorway, and obviously, as you can see, it kind of pairs in with all of the different outfit options, and it can easily be mixed and matched. So a little bit more leopard print tonight, because you can't go wrong with a bit of leopard print. So if you are fed up with joggers and trousers and you're looking for an alternative, perhaps something like this cord will work really well for you. So instead of a tracksuit, you've got a skirt and a beautiful shirt that you can pair together, but obviously being separates, it gives you much more flexibility in your wardrobe, so you can be playing around with wearing the shirt with jeans and so on, and also obviously the skirt with maybe an oversized jumper or something, or a big cardi to change the look. So I don't know if you can see the colours in this, but it's got that beautiful yellow tone with pink. So yellow is the Pantone colour of the year, so it's really nice that it's featured, and it's such a bright, optimistic colour as well. So you'd always try and find some yellow to wear. As long as you know your correct yellow, you can wear it, trust me. So the other nice thing about the fit of this is it's an A-line sort of shape, but it is very flat at the front. So it does have that effect of kind of neatening up this area. If you are pear-shaped like me, for example, it's a really good flattering shape, because it is disguising the areas that have slightly more curve and giving a little bit of balance. And it also has an elasticated section at the back, which means it fits. So I've always had this issue with my butt being too big, so that when I put things on, there's a big gape at the back. So I don't know if any of you have experienced that. Give me a thumbs up if you have. But this kind of styling, and actually I've found Be Young and Ishi have both really taken that on board with a lot of their pieces. So I'll show you some trousers in a minute that have used the same kind of practical design element that actually really works. So gorgeous skirt on its own, obviously, even, you know, just wearing it with a cream jumper or something like that, and a pair of flat mules or your slippers, you know, you can do that too. And then this beautiful shirt, and these are made of the sustainable fabric as well. So it's the Eco Vero, which is the recycled polyester fabric, but it feels really lush. Feels really lovely. So the top has a V and then little buttons down to the waistline here. And what's great about the waistline is you can actually pull that in as tight as you want, so you can make it a little bit more like a peplum shirt, which will work for you wearing it perhaps with the skirt. But then if you wanted more of a loose feel to it, if you were wearing it with a pair of high-waisted jeans or something, and you wanted it to be a little bit looser, you can just untie that, so it gives you that kind of versatility. Obviously you can untie it and tuck as well, which is another option. So it's a really fab kind of combination piece that works well together, looks like a dress when you're wearing them together, but then it gives you the option of wearing them separate as well. So it's kind of an alternative if you are working from home and you're really fed up sitting in your trousers all day, and you want something a little bit different, these are a really fab consideration. And it looks really cute with other pieces, you know, a big jumper or something like that on the top, or a different coloured shirt if you didn't want to get both of the pieces. So next up, the neutral trousers. Oops, knocking everything off. Which again will look really cute with this as a kind of work from home outfit, but actually you've got the option of making it a little bit more casual by adding a pair of trainers, or a cardi or something like that over the top as well, if you do want to kind of dress it down a little bit. So these trousers are the ones that I was talking about. They're kind of like a soft tailor. So they've got a nice kind of rigidity to the fabric, but they're not heavy feeling, and they're not restrictive, which is something that I really love. So for me, these were a great option as a work from home, or actually just to kind of knock about and not have to wear jeans. Wide legs, really flattering. They've got the seam pressed in, and then a little pocket at the front. There is belt loops if you do want to wear a belt. They've got the faux pockets at the back, and then this elasticated section at the back that I was talking about, which is a really great, it just gives them a really great fit. And if you do have some beautiful curves, it's going to highlight those as well. So these, obviously, cream jumper looks fantastic. Any of these pieces work really well. A loose fit kind of jumper just tucked in at one side, a denim shirt, a dress shirt or something like that, the oversized shirts that are in just now with the belt. There are so many ways you could wear a pair of trousers like these. I've got them on in one of the pictures, I think on the website actually, if you want to jump on. The link is in the bio, with my platform trainers, and they look fab. So I'm wearing them as a little bit more of a kind of casual look, and these could be dressed up by wearing, you know, maybe a cashmere jumper or something more luxe with, equally worn with just a very simple t-shirt that matches or tones in with it, which then gives you that tonal look. You could pop on a leopard print belt or something with that to change it up, or a bright colour. You can easily wear it with a cardi and one of the beautiful vest tops there, as well, to give you that look, or in like a kimono style cardi or something like that would look fab. Oversized jumpers. I mean, there's literally so many ways that you can wear these because they're such a fab neutral. You will find that you've got these in your wardrobe for years to come, and they kind of just go with everything. So that's one of the reasons why I picked them for the collection. So I do try and find you pieces that work really well, and serve you well. Make sure you get lots of wear out of them all. So just to show you how you can make it more casual with the trousers, we've got our padded shoulder tee. I'll just bring it a bit closer so you can see the shoulder there. So that is just a really simple look, obviously on its own. Pop it on with a cardi or something. Or we've got one of these beautiful little shackets left. So shackets have been all the rage this season, winter season in particular, but actually they're carrying on right through. As I am trying to choose my autumn collections for this year, I've definitely found that they are continuing. So if you are making an investment just now, you know that you are going to get the wear out of it, because they are still in next winter too. So a very simple look with just a simple t-shirt underneath, and then the little pop of colour, and these with a pair of trainers or chunky boots or something like that. And it's a very simple look, really well thrown together, let's just say that. Easy styling, I guess, effortless, knowing that you can pull bits and pieces out of your wardrobe and they're going to work across the board. So even if you picked a couple of these pieces to add to what you have already, they might actually make those outfits you've already got be revitalized, or if you found a new way to wear them, perhaps, you know, you might already have a pleated skirt and you just want to pop a little shirt or something like that in your basket, then obviously you're going to have more wear out of it. So I definitely find a lot of these kind of more neutral pieces, especially with where we are at the moment, not knowing what's going on half the time, they will serve you very well in your wardrobe. And obviously the comfort factor, so soft fabrics little bit of looseness, maybe soft tailoring rather than fully tailored. Especially if you are working from home and you're doing a little bit of juggling, that really gives you a bit more flexibility with how you style what you're wearing. You know, if you have to nip out at lunchtime for your daily walk, you can be throwing on your boots with these trousers and a big jacket or waterproof jacket or something like that, and you still fit the lifestyle moment, but obviously you can nip back into work rather than having to get changed. So lots of options there. All of the bits are on the website already, so please feel free to have a look. As I said, if you've got any questions, give me a shout. Feel free to message me on DM, or if you are on Facebook, you could pop your request in to join our inner style circle. I do tend to share everything in there first. Those ladies get to know about all the sales and everything first, so if you want to be a part of that, feel free. So I'm just going to do a little sneak peek. Something arrived today, and I've managed to actually got quite a few deliveries today. Finally the borders have allowed deliveries through. I've been sitting waiting for a while for some of these bits, so I'll show you all of them. I don't want to give too much away, but these amazing tracksuits. Now, I'm not normally a tracksuit girl. There's a couple of cords that we have on the website you'll see that are, I feel, very stylish versions of a tracksuit, but they give you lots of wear, which is why I've picked them. But I couldn't resist. The tie-dye has been everywhere, and actually these comfort fit. Each set is different because obviously the tie-dye is individual, which I loved. And super comfortable. They're 100% cotton as well, so they feel really nice. They're not heavyweight cotton either, so they've got that kind of lovely fabric feel, and because cotton is a really nice fabric to wear next to your skin, they're a fab option. So no one in my group has seen these either, so if you are watching this back, you're getting a sneak peek. I also have it in black, which actually feels a little bit more of a dressed up option. Fantastic. And then I have them in denim blue if you want something brighter for spring, the beautiful blue colour. So the stock is limited on these. I'm showing you now because they are going live at, I think it's 8:30 tomorrow morning. They will be live on the website, so check back. I will try and share some more sneaky peeks of them. I managed to get them photographed today and everything. It's crazy, and amongst homeschooling and all sorts of craziness. So sneak peek for you there at the end. Any questions, please message me, and as I said, you're so welcome to join us in our inner style circle. It's a really lovely little community. If you are a bit fed up, you need a little bit of cheering up, there's a few laughs on there. There's the odd gin, styling tips, previews for sales and products and all sorts of things. So we do have a good time, and that group has been growing and growing, so it's a really nice little place, safe place to be. So let me know if you want to join, or just click the link in the bio and you're welcome. So thanks for listening. I hope you're all well, and obviously the mailing list is available to join as well, which is on the link in the bio too through the website. So if you want to see recaps of things or find out things first, that's another place that you can go to if you're not on Facebook. So thanks for listening. Hope that's given you some ideas for how to do a little bit of revamp and make yourself look and feel perhaps like you've got your shit together a little bit more, because you know what you're wearing on a day-to-day basis, and everything in there in that wardrobe fits and makes you feel good. So, right, I'm going to go. Thank you for listening. Hope you have a lovely weekend.